Hey everyone, KNWA and Fox 24 Chief Meteorologist Dan Skoff from the Weather Center on this Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. The weather sure was warm. It was getting increasingly more humid. I had a nice time spending time with family, had a garage sale, just kind of disconnected from everything. But now, time to get back to work, and we've got some storms that are on the way, including the potential for some flooding rains, as we do have a flash flood watch in effect. First of all, we're going to start you off on the satellite and radar, and you'll notice shower and thunderstorm activity quickly moving into eastern Oklahoma. There is a flash flood watch in effect for the area. You can see a few of the storms popping up. The time of this recording is exactly at 2:16, so keep in mind the radar data that you'll see on this webcast extra will be a little bit old and will be a little outdated, but nevertheless it kind of gives you what the trends will be. So this heavy area of rain will be moving into northwest Arkansas and the River Valley by around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Depending on how quickly it moves out will determine just how serious our flooding potential is. You'll notice that we do have that severe weather risk. It includes the entire viewing area, mainly for some marginal size hail, about quarters in diameter, and also some damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour. Also, we have that flooding potential. You'll see that flash flood watch that's in effect for the entire area, including the northwest Arkansas area, that goes actually until 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. So the moisture is really high right now. In fact, there was a real small shower that I encountered running some errands this morning, and the shower didn't look like much on radar, but it had some really large raindrops. So the rain that does come down will be heavy, and it's going to come down for a short period of time, but it will lead to well over an inch of rain in some locations. So that's a recipe for flash flooding, which is why that flash flood watch is out. Notice the moisture just absolutely primed for heavy rain potential. That strong south wind really pumping in the moisture across the area from the Gulf of Mexico. We had the south wind throughout the weekend, and as we'll show you on the future track, this picks up on that heavy shower and thunderstorm activity moving through. Now, some of the computer models bring this out a little quicker, including the future track says, you know, by about 9 o'clock the storms will be all east of the area. Now, I know you're like, well, how could that produce flooding? Well, the rains that do come in will be really heavy, and we're talking well over an inch in about an hour. So there will be an inch, inch and a half rainfall rates. Notice though on Tuesday morning into the afternoon, rain kind of pushes out. So personally, I think maybe this flash flood watch will be expired well before 1 o'clock, unless those storms do tend to stall out and weaken as they move into the northwest Arkansas area. We are very warm, we're very humid, we also had a lot of sunshine today, so a lot of instability is in effect as well. On the future track, we had that rain that came through in the morning. By 5 o'clock, this already shows over an inch of rain, about an inch and a half. Keep in mind though, this is a computer model forecast and will most likely change depending on where the thunderstorms are. So after all this is said and done, what can you expect? Well, we're going to see thunderstorm activity. There's no doubt about that. I know some of you might have baseball games, softball practice, anything outdoors will be awash this afternoon, as shower and thunderstorm activity will be rather abundant. It will move out later on this evening, but by that time the fields will already be soaked. So I would definitely expect a cancellation of all those outdoor activities, and also the possibility of some flash flooding. We'll keep you up to date with the latest, keep you here with your weather authority, and we'll keep you safe.